Today's video is about answering a question I got from a woman that's asked us if it's okay to do hormones 6 years after menopause when her symptoms have been mainly under control and she's overcome all her symptoms. And you might find this answer very interesting. And if you do, please leave me a comment below and let me know and suggest similar topics I can talk about. But this question brings to mind my decision to start my mother on hormone therapy for menopause, which it was not for menopause. I started on hormone therapy, estrogen, progesterone, and then later testosterone at the age of 72. She went into surgical menopause in her early 40s for an ectopic pregnancy during communism. Her doctor said, I'll take care of you, you won't have any more children. You couldn't do a hysterectomy, it was illegal. So she took out her ovaries. We didn't know how devastating that will be, but my mom is a strong person, so it wasn't devastating. However, when my father passed, she was devastated emotionally, and I could see the suffering that she was going through, and I decided, well, why not start her on hormones? So my first bioidentical symposium that I went to, I learned something very important. It's never too late. So the 46-year-old, well, the 49-year-old who went through menopause at 43 and went 6 years later asking about hormones and saying, well, I've overcome most of my symptoms. Is it worthwhile to do hormones at this age? And here's my answer. It is worthwhile to do hormones at any age. Even at 72, even I've started patients with severe osteoporosis that had a back fracture that was ignored by Kaiser because they refused to do a bone density until the woman actually had a fracture. And she didn't want to do any kind of medication for her osteoporosis, so I started her on hormone therapy. And she's doing great, and her back pain is resolved, and hopefully she's on her way to building bone mass. The hormones are touted as treatment for your menopause hot flashes. Your menopause is not just about hot flashes. When you enter menopause, you lose one of the most valuable hormones you had in your body for 3 to 4 decades. Your estrogen and your testosterone, they're gone in the blink of an eye. Well, kind of gradually for some women over a few years, maybe 10, but eventually they'll be gone and your body will suffer. And it won't suffer just hot flashes, vaginal dryness, and poor sleep and other things. Your body will start changing. The joints, the muscle mass, the mental clarity, the cognitive abilities, your mood, your hair, your skin. I was never concerned too much with my estrogen.